Hey guys, it's Kevin Urrutia here from Void Media, and today I want to be showing you guys Facebook ads and creatives that I really like, and I'm also going to be giving you guys the exact script that we use here at Void Media that works really well for a lot of the creatives that we make for our partners and for some of the brands that we run ourselves. So let's hop right in and then we'll get to it. Basically, for us, for having a successful ad and successful ad creative, it needs to do these three things. One, you need to make sure you clearly define the problem. When you get the problem nailed down, it becomes much easier to make a compelling solution. So really what this means for you and your brand is that you should be thinking about what exactly does your product solve? And once you know that, then you know all the pain points. It's actually all the hooks that you can use in your ad. Number two, you want to make people feel the pain of the solution and then feel the relief of the solution. And this depends on your product or service. And really what you want to be thinking about is write these visual feelings down and then you can turn those into a script. And number three, it's don't just tell, show. Obviously, a lot of people watching this probably know this is why UGC content works really well, because you're not just telling, you're also showing the product getting used or in the use case that you know the consumer wants. So here is a company called For Patriots. They're spending a ton of money on Facebook ads. They're spending a ton of money on YouTube ads, and they do their ads really well. So as you can see here, they follow this format that I love, which is having the video and then on the top they have text that basically says a USP, right? So if you look at the ad here that says campfire cooking just got a lot easier, it's a very big call out because essentially what they're trying to do is saying like, hey, look, campfire cooking probably has this connotation that it's hard, and they're saying, look, it just got easier. And it's like, oh wow, like how did it get easier? What is their product? What is their service? So that's the way I'm thinking about it. And now the other ad that they have, it's finally back in stock. I mean, these finally back in stock ads are, I think, are interesting because you don't really know if they're actually in stock, but they work really well. It is USP, right? So if you look at their ad copy, it says ready for the next wave. Other stores are backlogged 8+ weeks, but restocked and shipping fast with an affordable option for anybody who wants to prepare. So what they're doing is saying, hey, look, we have product in store. Other competitors don't. This is why you should buy us. So that's the message they're trying to send to people. Like I said, I really like these ads and how they do it. So I've seen a lot of the top brands spending a lot of money do this now. Essentially, the thumbnail is a USP or some sort of hook or call out. So let's play one of their ads that I really like. And it's that campfire cooking just got a lot easier.
We're out in our backyard so we can cook some poor Patriot survival food on a campfire. Tonight you get to try out the creamy rice and vegetables. How does that sound, Daisy? It's super easy to make. Just heat, simmer, and serve. Wow, that's good. It's really hot. It has a... We're out in our backyard.
So there's a few things about this ad that I like that I think people probably will see. This is a campfire cooking, which isn't a kid's product, but they're showing kids doing it. So it goes back to that USP they're saying, which is campfire cooking just got a lot easier. So by having kids in their ads, their parents will see this, be like, oh, if a kid can do it, then I can do it too. That's essentially what they're saying. Another big thing too, which is interesting, is I love that there's kids in it because when you're campfire cooking, you probably have your kids out, or at least this is maybe kids are out with you, and they're saying, oh, look, it tastes really good. Now you're fighting that sort of negative thing where the food might taste bad, because if these kids like it, that means maybe your kids will like it too. So I really like how they're doing these ads. Another great thing that I like about this ad too is that the captions are hard coded in. So obviously we heard the sound and the audio, but sometimes when you're on Facebook or scroll through Instagram, you might not have that audio. I love when people hard code it in there. Here's another company called Dr. Squatch. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube, we have a Dr. Squatch video that we did a full breakdown. But going back to how For Patriots does their ads, you could see that they have the image or video, and then on the top bar, they have some sort of USP or some sort of call out. So if you look at the ad that says treat your manly body to a better soap, that's like a unique selling point or proposition. Their other one, still smell like high school body wash. That's like an issue that most men might have, or at least that you don't want to be seen as having. So I love these type of ads, and I know people that just do image ads with this call out on the top and just iterate through hundreds and hundreds of ads, and that works well. So let's go look at their ads. I'll play one of the ads that they have, and I'll explain to you guys why I really like it. So, so this ad doesn't have any audio per se, as in like text audio or sort of like voice audio, but it does have music. And then you can see here that they are hard coding some of this stuff in here. They have a testimonial right here. They have some toothpaste here, which is interesting because they're advertising the soap, but then they have like toothpaste in here. So this might be a retargeting ad essentially to sort of people to buy other products. If you look at this ad here, everything around this like 30-second, 35-second mark is awesome. I love that they have this 200,000 men have already switched. So as someone watching this ad, they can feel confident that they're not the only one that has purchased this. Another thing that they have here too that's really great is they have over 10,000 reviews. And of course, they have the 5 stars, and the 5 stars look like Amazon reviews because they're using that the colors and the stars that people would probably resonate to be like, oh, these are Amazon reviews. So remember, like I see a lot of brands do their own color. Just do the yellow ones that Amazon does. Everybody recognizes that. So that's something that I always tell brands to do. Another thing here that I like, it's all the social proof. GQ, Men's Journal, Bro Bible, Esquire, all the top brands that men probably read or know that are associated with fashion or like, just men's grooming. So I really like that they incorporate that into an ad. And remember, like, I think this is important. This brand, Dr. Squatch, is spending millions a month and they still use social proof because even though they're spending $1 million a month on Facebook, they still need proof from these other bigger established brands such as GQ that have been around for a lot of years, obviously, and they still want to leverage that. So that's something to be thinking about. I've seen brands that I've talked to that don't want to use press or articles or don't want to use press logos because they're saying that their brand is big enough. And I'm like, these companies have a lot of weight, so I would still use them. And again, I love that they have 100% money back guarantee. Try risk free today. I think just telling your customers that you can try the product and get a free return still works. It's really effective. A lot of brands try to hide that into their terms of service, privacy policy, but adding that really instills confidence that you believe in your product and also in the consumer that they can buy it and return it if they don't like it. And really what happens, at least for me, when I buy something, I barely return it even if I don't like it. But at least I know that I can, but I don't really do it. I really want to go now into the script and sort of how you would do it. So here is the script that you should be doing. And the script goes like this. It's 7 parts, right? So 1 is the hook, 2 is the problem, 3 is the solution, 4 is your CTA, 5 is your credibility / overcome doubts, 6 is your CTA, and 7 is your outro. So those are the 7 steps. And in these 7 steps, you could do it in either 30 seconds or 1 minute or 2 minutes, right? So when you're thinking about the hook, I always tell brands that, or even when we're doing ads here, we want to write multiple alternatives for testing. At least you want to have at least 3 to 5. And this is during the planning phase of the ad. And then you want to identify the problem. And what is the problem that your product solves? So again, with this, you can ideally have 1, 2, 3. Multiple problems is better because then your ad can really appeal to a lot of people. Number 3, solution, which is your product, your service, showing it, you doing it, you talking about it, or having the founder talk about it. Number 4, you want to have a CTA. I think a lot of brands don't put enough CTAs in their ads or even on their websites. So you want to have your CTA to say like, hey, buy now, shop now, check us out, visit our website. Number 5, you want to have credibility / overcome doubts. If you look at that Dr. Squatch ad we just saw, the credibility is over 200,000 men have used it, all the press logos they use, and also the 5 stars. Overcome doubts, that was their 100% money back guarantee. People don't know this brand. You want to at least assure them that they can return it. Number 6 is another CTA. Again, buy now, shop now. We have a free trial, free offer, and 7 is an outro, and that could just be like anything else about your brand or a logo or like a music. So that's essentially how we do ads here at Voy Media. And again, guys, if you're on Shopify, we have an app called Metrics Box that allows you to sort of see all your data. That's sort of, at least for us here at Voy, how we think about ads, how we think about creatives, and some of the companies that we're listening to and looking at to sort of help us out with improving our ads for our partners and for some of the brands we run ourselves. So thanks, guys. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please make sure to like and subscribe.